Hello, my name is Sandro Graca and I'm a licensed acupuncturist. I am a lecturer at the Northern College of Acupuncture in the UK, and I'm a fellow of the ABORM, the American Board of Oriental Reproductive Medicine. Welcome to another video on the series of PCOS advice, where we just looked at Polycystic Ovary Syndrome and we started to break it down on video 1 with the introduction, moving on to the dietary advice, the lifestyle advice, vitamins and supplements as well. And today, it's the time to give you some acupressure examples that you can use. Again, just remember, as we mentioned before, this is not a silver bullet. It doesn't mean that just by doing these, everything is going to be okay. It could be the difference between something taking 6 months to achieve and something taking 4 months to achieve. So we're going to go through a few of the examples of the points that I put together for you that you can do yourself at home that will help you. So if you haven't had any experience with acupressure previously, I would highly recommend that you go and check out these videos first. So Eamon put together a couple of videos that explain, for example, one of them that is really, really interesting for this series as well, which is the one for period pain. So if you're experiencing period pain, I would highly recommend that you go and check this video, because Eamon actually goes and explains what are the points that you should be using for this condition. And yes, sometimes for some women diagnosed with PCOS, period pain might be an issue. So please go and check it out. It's a good introduction as well. And I am just going to add a few more to those points too. So the first point we're going to show you is located on the sole of the foot. It is called Yongchuan, or kidney 1. And you can see from the picture there showing up on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, roughly where that golf ball is going to be putting pressure. Rolling that golf ball on the sole of your foot is actually going to be a really nice and relaxing massage, say after, for example, after a busy day standing on your feet. And then what you can do is you can use the golf ball as seen on camera here and just roll that golf ball nicely on the sole of your foot. And eventually you'll find where that point is, as you can see from the picture. And when you hit that point, you can just put a little bit more pressure, but you can just keep on rolling that golf ball on the sole of your foot. You can do one at a time, or you can do both feet. After a long day's work, when you're watching TV, when you're relaxing, it just feels really, really nice for the whole foot. And just remember to, every once in a while, hit that point and just put a little bit more pressure where that point is. So when I started researching for this video and putting some of the main points together, I contacted a few people just to make sure that my information was correct. And what you're going to get here now is actually something that Dr. Olivia Kramer-Poyer, who is an MD and an acupuncturist working in Austria, gave me this idea. Because when I said to her that I was going to use the golf ball example, because I use this in the clinic a lot, she said that, oh yeah, you can actually use the C bands, or the nausea sickness bands for that point too. And I was like, oh yeah, that's actually a very, very good idea. So I went on to buy some of those, and I want to show you what they look like. And I just got some to show you here on screen. And we'll see how that actually works for the point on the foot, where you can just place the C-band comfortably around your foot and just have the ball of the C-band hitting the point, as we could see from before. And then that way you can keep activating that point every time that you put a little bit of pressure on your foot. Olivia gave me a great idea for another point, that sometimes it's one of those thinking outside the box, but it's actually really simple and really effective to use at home. Again, remember, we want to make this advice really simple and really easy to use at home as well. Oh yeah, and just to show you, that's what's inside. So that is what actually puts pressure on the point. So that point is called Weiguan, and that's Sanjiao 5 for those that do the numbers. And you just find where it is, and when you have the right place, because you will know it's in between the bone, but as you will see from the acupressure, you'll find where it is, because you'll put pressure and you go, ooh, that's sore. That's where it is, right? So you put the band there, and what you do is, every once in a while, just put a little bit of pressure, and you can just feel what it's doing, and you just leave it there. Sometimes you kind of get that tingling sensation going down the hand. That's fine, that's perfect. That's the sensation from the point. So you don't need to be putting pressure all the time. You could be doing this when you're watching TV, when you're just at home, resting and relaxing. So don't overdo it. And if it feels uncomfortable, just stop doing it. Like everything else, if it's uncomfortable, you're not going to like it, you're not going to continue doing it. When it comes to regulating the menstrual cycle, some of the most important points for you to use with acupressure are on the inside of the leg. And you've seen these on the videos that Eamon has put out, and he has shown exactly how to do the pressure and where the points are. If you go a little bit further up from the knee, as shown on screen now, you'll find another point which is called shui hai, or spleen 10. Shui hai is translated as the sea of blood, so that is a very, very important point for you to put pressure and to manipulate, just generating a little bit of that tingling sensation on the point so that you know that you're activating it, especially if you have irregular menstrual cycles. Finally, any work that you do on your lower abdomen is going to be beneficial. So locate the belly button and go down and across to where you will feel the hip bone sticking out. So that area there is really, really good to put some pressure, to massage a little bit, as long as it feels comfortable, of course. So grab the golf ball again and just put some pressure there and just move along gentle circles, again using the golf ball, both hands. Find the bone to make it comfortable, that you don't put pressure on the bone, but just massage along the area, even from the belly button down, that area just there. That's really good. As long as it doesn't cause you pain and makes you contract the abdomen, massage there and just keep things moving on your lower abdomen. So this was just an example in front of the camera, but it's probably easier for you to do it when you're lying down and just put a little bit of pressure there. Again, just make sure that it feels comfortable when you're doing it, that there's enough movement there so you feel that things are shifting inside, but that it's not causing you to tense up the abdomen. If you have access to something that it's called My Abdominal Massage, by all means go and try it out for yourself. I do recommend my patients to get it. I find it really, really helpful for them. Just gets things moving there. So all the stagnation in the abdomen, just get it moving a little bit more. And I find that it really, really helps with the results as well. So go and check it out for yourself. So these are just examples of little things that you can do that will help you to achieve your goals faster. This does not replace any medical advice or any other form of treatment that you need to do. These are just there to help you to achieve those goals faster. So I'm going to leave the links in the description below so you can contact any of us. Please do go and check out Eamon's videos as well, because if you suffer with painful periods, the points that he gives you as an example are really, really good for you to try at home as well. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here with you. Check out the previous videos with the diet advice and with the lifestyle advice as well. I'll put the links in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you again. And until next time, be well.